Hello, welcome back. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh my gosh, I kind of like the dark mode better. Yes? No? Okay. Here we are putting on some lip gloss because this is really. Here we go. Well, there it is. Pattern. Let's talk about pattern. Holy moly. Welcome back. We are going to look at the music that we're going to pick today. So let me fire this up for you. Share. That's what I have to do. Stop. I have to say share, and then I have to say, I'll just share this window and the audio. Yeah. Okay. All right, welcome back. Today I am doing a little video editing, and for some time I was loading some of the music that I had made on Suno, and hold on just a second. And for some time I was loading some music that I had made on Suno, and I don't particularly like to promote this platform. I don't think that the way that they acquired their music is at all ethical. And however, I do have a pro plan. I am giving them my money. It was the first app that I found that worked really well. And I joined and started using it before I knew really the legal situation that a lot of artists are going through right now. And I started using it, and then now I really like the songs, some of the songs that I made in here. And so I've been keeping it because I don't want to lose them all. I have downloaded some. This is probably something I just haven't focused on getting stuff off of there and canceling this. Now that I'm talking about it, I probably should make it more of a priority. But anyway, so I'm just using it as like a bank. I'm not actively making any songs in there. I haven't in a while. I do use it sometimes, probably like once a month, just for a little, if I have like an idea or something. But here is my page. And yeah, see, this is just my published songs, I think, 280, but my library. And some of this I wanted to keep just in case somebody said, like, you didn't write this or you didn't put. So one of the things is that there's a lot of controversy in this space of music and Suno and all these other apps that are stealing artists' likeness and the way they play music and, you know, their unique instrument touch and their unique vocal cords, and why should a company be able to train on another person's voice? And they didn't ask for permission. They just basically went out and took it all and said, you know, by the time the courts catch up with us, you know, we're going to be where we need to be. And their argument is basically common use. You say, you know, every artist at any point can retrieve or get influence from another artist, and just because you've listened to a song and therefore now you're influenced by it and you go and redo a song that's similar to that one, is it stealing? You know, because this is how humans do music. You know, we hear somebody else and then we go home and practice the song, and then we come up with doing it in our own way, or by messing up, by trying to copy someone else, you actually find a different melody that you like that's more unique to you. And so, I mean, that's just how humans learn. So Suno's argument was kind of in that lane without, you know, this is not legal advice. I'm not a legal expert. I know nothing about this. You should never take any advice from me at all, ever. Or take any of my opinions seriously, because I'm just joking. You know, I'm kind of a comedian. I just kind of joke around about stuff a lot. So that's the thing, is comedy is just such a great way of expressing. So anyway, what was I talking about? It was so Suno's argument was basically, if an artist can be influenced by listening to a song, and they're kind of just stealing from everybody equally, it's not bad. Or they tried common use and all these other things. You can look it up. There's articles on it online. There's all sorts of legal experts even on YouTube that talk about this. One woman in particular, she is, let's see if I can find her. I might have to share a different screen with you. So yeah, she is right here. Again, I think I have to share my window now.
Guys, you can't make this stuff up. And I don't know what they're thinking, but here it is. AI music platform Suno reveals incubator program for indie artists. And this was my response.
Oh, won't let me? Are you serious? Wait, yes. There we go. Okay, so this chick, Top Music Attorney is her name, and she has quite a few
Hundreds
videos
of their songs that
on
are in these data sets.
the
And of
lawsuits
course,
between
the most
artists
amazing thing
and
here
Suno.
being that
So
Suno
it's
and
been
Udio
interesting to
actual
follow. I'm
training
not
data
really up on
sets
it,
are not
but I followed
likely.
it for a little while. And of course, the artists are pissed because if they go on Suno and you hear somebody sing like how you sing, and somebody else is just typing in five words and generating a song, and the song sells a lot of times because it sounds so good. It sounds amazing. Some of these voices that are in here are just incredible. But anyway, because sometimes it's like you can just write something and just because the person's voice is just so incredible, you don't even really care what they're saying. You just want to hear them sing. Like, I don't even care what the hell you're singing about. Sing about pizza for all I care. The voice is just so great. So anyway, so I have some on here and I need to prioritize making time to get all of these off because I was going to show you. God, I don't even know how many freaking songs I've generated. And the legal part is if you generate a song and you go to Suno and you generate a song for free, you cannot make money with it. Only Suno can make money with that song. So they're kind of like banking, they're kind of like gathering all the songs, basically on the planet, and just maybe you're going to own like, depending on how many melodies, it's just like, I don't know. They're going to own a lot of songs. But if you were paying them while you generated the song, then you own it. And I think you own it as long as you were an active member while you made it. So I think you can, once you make it, you can download it, put it on your own hard drives, your own asset. And it's based off of their terms. And that's another thing I should do. I should have my legal department download these terms of service because I do remember emailing it to myself because it's like, okay, those terms of service could change over time. So if I don't have a screenshot, it's going to go back to what the site says at the time. The judge actually gets to look at it, which is like 2 to 3 years later. And it's like, anyway, so I need to get in here and like document it before I cancel my subscription. But not that I think my songs are like so incredible. It's just they're mine. Like I put time into it. I want to at least own it for me. It would drive me crazy if I heard something that I had generated be used in a commercial. I'm just trying to empathize with these artists. Be used in a commercial that somebody's making money off of and they don't get anything. Another thing that really bugs me is on YouTube, there's these dancers. And so let me find it over here and then I'll bring it. Videos.
Can you teach me your favorite dance move? I'm from Japan.
Like for example, I want to give an example. She always shows up on my feed. Gosh, she's so awesome. She's this kid and she's just incredible. Miyu. Where are you, Miyu? Okay, so here we go. Miyu. And I get it. Like YouTube does really well at usually paying artists if they have their songs copyrighted, and they're very strict about, even if I had music playing in the background here and it got caught up on this video, it would then have to pay the person who owns that song, right? So YouTube's pretty dialed in there. But I don't know what they do about this. So Miyu is a very young, talented dancer, and I think she's about 12 now. And there's all these repost channels. So there's just dance, which makes sense because, there's truck pages and car pages and all sorts of dance pages. But I have a problem with somebody reposting her and making money off of it. Because this is her art, is the way she moves her body to a beat, and her ears, because she's hearing different things. She hears more details than most people. She hears music differently. And now other people are capitalizing on her natural gifts and abilities without having any connection to her at all. And all they're doing is reposting a video on a YouTube. And it just doesn't seem right. It just doesn't, I don't like that. Like, she should be able to then post her own self on YouTube if she wants. And if she doesn't, then why should somebody else have the right to post her? So, and I understand that in the past, in the TV era, it wasn't such a big deal because there was so many gateways. But sometimes I don't even want to watch these because I'm like, I don't like that this person's making money. I guess I don't mind as much if it's a channel that shows different shows all the time. It's like a collection. But some of these, man, if I could find a better example. What was the one where I was just like... Anyway, my point is, I mean, I'm not saying that we should have some sort of a government or anybody come in and stop this, or I don't know how YouTube can stop this. But us as consumers, we should keep this in mind and kind of figure out how do we hold some of these creators accountable that are maybe doing this in a iffy, possibly not ethical way. But yeah, she's so good. She's amazing. And then I play her video. I'm just like, to show you, because she's just great. Let me see if I can. Man, is she... No, I'm going to get flagged. That's the problem. So yeah, go check her out. I can't play anything because I'll get flagged or something. But anyway, which again takes me back to why I'm like, okay, well, I just make my own stuff because I never want to take somebody else's stuff. And the fast, you know, and this is one way to make my own stuff. Profile. So what I was thinking for today on the video is, because it is a new moon, I did have a song that I made, or I have a song that I made that is in Mr. Bad's voice. I called him Mr. Bad because he's like, he sounds really bad. Very deep voice and semi-robotic and monotone. Mr. Bad, here he is. I can play these for you.
Not sure I'm going to heaven. Always bending, unforgiven. Feeling I'm always bending. Who I wanna be, who I think I am. I don't think I'm going to heaven.
So like highly synthesized voice.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I am not sure I am comprehending. I'm still a kid. Slam right back in that.
All right, let's see. Missing Out. Is this one good? Oh, this one's kind of fun.
Missing you, missing me.
And then Bad Advice. So this is the one I was thinking of introing today.
New moon, what does that mean? Doesn't mean a new start. Doesn't mean I'm supposed to cut the baggage. Sounds so simple and nice. Cannot be simple and nice. I think I'm nice, but I don't think anyone really likes me. Is that because everyone is...
Oh my gosh, that one cracks me up. I have this one under funny too, because it just... I love that character. It just... And I think that song really just shows who Mr. Bad is. And these are two kind of images I made for them. Let's see. I give Bad Advice. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. But I can't really see the image. Let's see. Why? Mr. Bad. It's kind of bigger.
It's a new moon.
You can kind of see it better. But yeah, that's one of his images I generated for him. And how do I get out of here? It won't move through. I don't want to listen to that.
It's a new moon. What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything. Okay. So anyway, I don't know how many songs I have. Pages and pages, probably thousands. Because some of these songs, when I made them, they were, I mean, it took hundreds of iterations, regenerations, reprompts, like trees of songs, like where you go down different paths and you try different stuff, and then you come back and wait a day sometimes and listen to it again to see if you've changed your mind. That kind of stuff on what kind of sound you're looking for. So it's really interesting. I mean, I get when people are like, if you made a song in Suno, like, it's not artistic or it's not creative. I would say that a lot of songwriters are probably just having the time of their lives in here, because I had like a little, I did a little bit of songwriting when I was younger, and not like anything professional, just for fun at home or with friends. And I could only imagine people that are actually good at this. Let's see. Mr. Bad. Yeah, so that's the one. I think I'm going to do Mr. Bad. And then these are the funny songs. The No Cells in My Brain. I've done that one before.
Oh, Mom, you said I told you so. But you should see me now, I made it. I finally made it.
I have a couple versions of this one.
Hey, Mom, I have cells in my brain. They said if I played too many video games, I'd be dumb. But I still have cells in my brain. Mother, look at me now. I am making AI songs. It might have been the Adderall or ayahuasca.
The trip to Brazil, the psilocybin microdosing, or expensive therapy. Might have been the pot, or something I forgot. Coffee, nicotine, Ouija board, or MTV. Oh, Mom, you were right.
I play too many video games because I don't have cells.
So it took a while to get that bass to get bubbly like that. And I also have a drums one where it's like it's taken out a lot of the other sounds and is just super drum heavy, because I had a couple of versions where I just really liked the sound of the drums. But those are not in this playlist. They're again in my library because I'm like, I don't want to just dump all this on people. Oh my gosh. Some of these are kind of like embarrassing. Okay. All right. So anyway, that's what I think I'm going to do. I thought that you might want to see some of my process of what I do. And I have a bank of songs. So, you know, sometimes when I'm editing a video, which I'm not really editing that much anymore, I use Descript for a lot of that. And I like the transcribe feature where you can just remove things. And I like the feature where you can remove retakes. That saves a ton of time. And creating chapters sometimes really helps, just keeping track of where you were, especially if you're like me and just want to do it really fast and spend as little time on it as possible. Sometimes I do like to go a little more video editing heavy and, you know, make different videos inside the video, or different images are fun to add. But I just do that when I'm like have some time and it's like, it's fun for me. So I don't really mind that much. I've edited videos on and off for the last 20 years, actually, because I used to film my husband doing off-road stuff, and then we'd take it home, and then I'd edit it for him and put it into different, you know, just put it in a video form and add music. And what did we use back then? I don't even remember I had a bootlegged version of a editing software that my friend gave to me because I didn't have enough money for the Photoshop or whatever other editor was. I want to say it started with a V. Man, what was that? It's going to bug me. Video editor popular in 2000, something like that. Adobe Premiere, Final Cut. No. What? Final Cut Pro in 2000? No. So stupid. Okay, I'll say, let's see, when was I supposed to graduate? I was supposed to graduate in 2000, or did I graduate in 2002? I don't even remember what year I graduated, you guys. Okay, so fucking bad. I need to like call my best friend from high school and ask her, like, when did she knows all that stuff. She keeps track of all that stuff for me. I'm like, who was that person or popular? Damn. It's like, why can't I just find what I'm looking for? Okay, this is why I'm going to use AI, because it's so bad. It's just so bad. And over there on Google, it's all sales. Like Estella was saying. Let's see. Video. Oh my God. You guys. Perplexity. Give me something. It's going to drive me crazy. I can't think of anything. I can't remember anything. Premiere Pro? Is it Premiere Pro? Vegas Studio. It was Sony Vegas Studio. That's what I used to use. Yeah. I knew once I saw it, I'd be like, fuck, I remember this. And then I did a lot with, what else did I do? Let's see. I told you I wanted to take you around the internet. Let's see. Let's see what comes up. Dune Horrors. No, that's not us. Dune Horrors car. Oh my gosh. I'll show you. Hold on. These fucking things, man. Oh my God. I remember this was near Santa Maria, and we had friends that would go into the sand dunes, into Pismo with us all the time, and they were testing down the street, and that's Larry and his golf cart, and then that was our friend Eric, who was a mechanic and had an was it an LS1 or an LS3? It was one of the, I think it must have been an LS1 back then. It was 15 years ago. I don't remember if the LS3 was out. I don't remember. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember what year I graduated, guys, so it doesn't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, episode 1. Yeah, this is one of the ones that I have edited. This is one of our friends' bands. God, what was the band's name? Clockwise? No. See, I always gave my credits. Yeah, we were selling apparel and everything. GoPro camera. Violent and funky. Infectious Grooves? Really? Did I do that? Oh, wow. Maybe they weren't protected or something? Okay. If Infectious Grooves is not a small band, in my opinion. They're badass. Badass band. I know a lot of people haven't heard of them, but they're, suicidal tendencies, basically, with a different guitarist. I want to say it's the same drummer and the same bassist. That was our logo, guys. Oh my god. That was our logo. We drove it. We put it on a truck and we drove it all around. Everywhere. Like, everywhere. Yeah. And I drew the logo. Yeah, I drew the logo. I gave it to my friend Kenny. And Kenny made the logo. I gave him my drawing and he made the logo. And Kenny is the one who gave me the, because this is when back then you could mix songs and not get flagged. So I mixed songs together. Yeah, on my computer. To get so I wouldn't get flagged. Oh, that's so funny, because that's 9 Inch Nails. You can't deny that's 9 Inch Nails. And then this one, this is the Traders. I don't even want to listen to their music anymore. Okay.
Story for you now. We want to introduce you another friend of the month.
Rage Against the Machine. They're the Traders. They don't rage against any machines. Oh, which artist was this? More. This is when we had to type all this out too. And I did the website. What was the website back then? Primus. I did Pantera, Primus, Sail from AWOL Nation, and Purple Pills. Yeah, so I'm totally can't even put all this on here anymore because I'll get flagged. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, so that was my video editing. Yeah, what was the website place we all used? Let's see, websites. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Plugin and access to Hcode. What was that in the back? Like the back end. I guess that's what it's called. A back end? Dreamweaver? No. I can't even think of the fucking word. Oh my god. I can't even think of the fucking term. It's been so long. When was this? 15 years ago. WordPress. Joomla. Yeah. Here we go. WordPress and Joomla. Yes. WordPress and Joomla. Yeah. I built a couple of websites on WordPress, and then I had a couple of work projects where we built websites at work. Okay, well, thank you for helping me refresh my memory on all these things. So that's it. I just wanted to check in and hope y'all have a great day. Bye-bye. Where am I? Bye-bye. See you next time.